Well, we have three incidents, and we have no idea whether they are connected and whether indeed they're connected with what happened earlier in Boston this week at the Boston Marathon. The first happened at around 10 to 11 this morning. A Massachusetts Institute of Technology police officer was called to a disturbance in an area near here, and he was shot at. He suffered multiple gunshot wounds. He was taken to hospital and he died. What is happening here at the moment in this town of Watertown, it's a suburb, a neighbourhood just on the outskirts of Boston, is we understand residents have been told to stay at home in the streets behind me, and door-to-door inquiries have been made by police. As you can see, there's a huge amount of police activity behind us. But the most intriguing event of the night really was what happened somewhere behind me here, an event that has been described by an eyewitness to the New York Times. Let's just read what this eyewitness said, because it's the clearest account yet of what has happened here from an eyewitness. He's saying two young men armed with guns and explosives were in what appeared to be backpacks, engaged in a violent standoff with dozens of police on a street in Watertown, Massachusetts. That's up the street behind me. Andrew Kitzenberg, who looked out of his third-floor window, described two young men of slight build in jackets shooting at dozens of police officers. The officers and the men were 70 yards apart, he said, and engaged in constant gunfire. So that bears out eyewitness reports we've had also of a gun battle. And also he described how those two men used what looked like some kind of homemade, improvised explosive device, which they threw at the police. It didn't go very far and exploded 20 yards down the road. One of the men then ran towards the police officers, and he seems to have been apprehended or shot. It's not entirely clear what happened to him. Now, the second man appears to have got away, and he may be being searched for in a manhunt at the moment.